Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode of the Out of the Park Baseball 17 series here on the channel. My name is TALPERS, and let's get started with a new custom game. So first up, before we get into all these words, let me kind of explain what Out of the Park Baseball 17 is. And this is coming from a guy who only has a couple hours, by couple hours I mean like 40 hours in this game. Which, to be honest with you, half of that isn't actually me playing, it's only just because it was running. But this is the most comprehensive baseball general manager simulator on the market today. And if you've ever imagined yourself in the front office role making decisions, so if anyone's ever played Dynasty mode kind of games in, I don't know, MLB The Show, Madden, NHL, 16, 17, 14, whatever, if you've ever played the general manager mode or the Dynasty mode, this is kind of it. You don't actually play the game, but you have a say in all the other kind of business stuff, setting up the lineups, things like that, setting up your accounting, making sure you stay on budget, making trades, and trying to make your team the best team it can be. So we're given three options here: real world league, fictional league, historical league, and they just actually, I think this is the first or second or something like year where they actually have an MLBPA. Actually, I don't know if that's the correct term. I know it's NHLPA, the Players Association. So they've actually got the rights to use the players this year. So we've got fictional data and data as far back as we can go. We're actually going to use a real-world league, though, today because I'm hopefully trying to start. And if we get... I don't know what I'm trying to say. If we get good viewership on this show, then we can... And if you guys want, we can go back and we can create a fictional league. I will go as in-depth as you guys want to go. But right now, let's start with a real-world league and see how you guys like the video. So we can select from any one of 10, 11, I can't count, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 11 leagues: MLB Baseball, Major League, the Japanese League, Korean, Taiwanese, Mexican, Cuban, Italian, Dutch, Australian, US, and Japanese Independent, or US Independent. But we're going to go with MLB, of course, because that's where all of my knowledge is. I know nothing about any of these other leagues whatsoever. Yeah, so I've been playing this game for a while, and I did a test league, and I made it all the way to 2026. So it's just, I did a little bit of a test to see how this game kind of works, because I didn't want to come in blind, because there's so much information in this game. This game has numbers and everything up the wazoo. So if you don't know what you're doing, you will fail. I had to fail before I could win. And I ended up actually winning the World Series, and after I won the World Series, I decided that would be the last thing I would do in that league before I come and do a video for you guys. So I'm no pro by any standard, no pro whatsoever, and I don't know everything, but hopefully I know enough to give you guys an enjoyable experience. That was hard to say. Enjoyable experience. Say that 10 times fast. So step 2 is to pick your scouting and player rating. So please select how player ratings are displayed in the game. You may also modify the accuracy of the scouting system, which can increase or lower the difficulty of evaluating players. Well, we're not doing that. Okay, so scouting accuracy, let's leave it at normal, but the rating scale I'm going to change to 1 to 100 because that's the one I know. I don't know 20 to 80. Even though I think 20 to 80 is actually accurate, I know 1 to 100 is a better scale. And let's make sure that they're displayed relative to the currently selected league. Face gen. Do we want pictures? If we do pictures, this video will be a little bit longer because it takes a long time to load the pictures. So let's do Major League pictures. Let's do all players, and then I'll talk a little bit while it's loading in, and we'll do all scouts and stuff, and face gen and normal. And then our last step is to enter this game name. Talper. Oh, not Talpers, me. What are we going to call this? We'll call this the Talpers. Ooh, I don't know how to spell my own name. Talpers Super League. That's what the game will be called. Well, let's start in the year 2016. No, let's start in the current year, 2017. And we'll autosave once a year. I think I had it autosaved to once a month, which was kind of annoying, if we're being honest. Let's do once a year. Because there's a lot of loading in this game. Our first name. I usually do the Talpers, but it's actually kind of boring if you use it, because they only show the last name anyway, so I hate being called the Talpers, so we'll do official. Hell. We'll do official Talpers. And as many of you know, or maybe you don't know, I am a Canadian. So we'll go down to Canadian. Look how many countries you can be. I can be Colombian, I can be Comoran, I don't even know what's a thing, Cook Islander. It's so I already passed Canada. It's so in depth. And my birthday, we'll use my actual birthday, which is November 22nd. And then let's go with the year. Let's go with the year 2000. I'll be the youngest general manager ever. I'll be 16. Let's go with 1970. Now let's be like 17. No, 16. Let's be general manager and manager. Now, I gotta let you guys know, before we go any further, if you're looking for a really in-depth lineup kind of play, not me. I don't do lineups. I tried doing lineups in my test league for the first couple years, and there was just so much information, and the wrong players were playing. So I'll only do a little bit of lineup stuff. We'll play in commissioner mode, because we don't want, well, I don't know. Let's play in commissioner mode for now, and we can be fired. You know, if we do a bad job, let's get fired, right? What happens if I press the advanced mode? Oh. 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 Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, we're good. Sorry, never mind. Freaked out a little bit. There's a lot of stuff here. Advanced settings. I don't even know what I'm doing. Let's just get this started. I think that was all that was left, anyways. Let's start the game. After I pick my team, or should we start unemployed? Let's start unemployed, and we'll apply for a team. See if they'll take us. Let's begin the game. Okay, so every time that things happen, so from day to day in the league, they'll have this loading screen here, and they'll have little facts that pop by, but mostly it'll be me probably keeping you guys company. So it's gonna be a lot of loading time and a lot of downtime in this series. So if you're not up for that, please give this video a like and subscribe, but go ahead and leave. Well, actually, you don't have to give a like. Leave a comment. If you say it's too slow, I understand. Maybe we won't do more of this series, but I really like this game. I think this game is a whole heck of a lot of fun once you get past the beginning a little bit. And I feel like it's such a rewarding feeling once you get to a stage where you're like, this team is good. You can win. You've won the World Series, or at least you're making the playoffs, and you're meeting the goals of the owners. And it's just so rewarding. Especially when your players win awards, things like awarding when your players win awards. I don't know. It just feels like you're doing a good job, even though technically you're not really doing anything as the general manager. It's them who are going out on the field every day. But you put them there. You put them on the field, not themselves. Did you know that the first retired number in Major League Baseball, number 4, belonged to Lou Gehrig? Who isn't Lou Gehrig? I don't want to be. Now I'm gonna sound like an idiot because isn't Lou Gehrig's disease ALS? Is that right? I'm looking that up right now. See, it's gonna be a lot of this. Lou Gehrig's disease. Let's see. What is ALS? It is ALS. I knew it. But then the devastation you feel when you don't make the playoffs is just the worst. So there's a lot of emotion to this game, and I hope you guys can share in that adventure with me as we play this game. I'd also like to thank you guys for helping us get to quite the milestone, 100 subscribers. That might have been a really long time ago for you. It might be not happening because people unsubscribe. So I just want to thank you guys anyways, and for doing this. See, there's a lot of loading time. It's not normally this long at all. It's just long because we did all the face things. So it's got to do all the face things. It's got to assign logos and things like that. So there's a lot of loading time here, but I think I can get us through it. So this first video, there'll be no gameplay, I don't think. I think we're just going to set up the league. Hopefully we can get a team to hire us. In the next episode, we'll actually start doing the general manageries kind of stuff. But first off, we're just going to kind of, hopefully we get past this screen, and then hopefully I get a job before the end of the video, and then we can start meeting the team this or next video. If you enjoy this kind of content when it comes to like Dynasty Mode General Manager, leave a like, leave a comment down below, let me know. If you don't, also let me know. There's lots of room for improvement, both for me as a commentator and, of course, my gameplay in the game. I mean, I haven't really done anything so far, but if I was, you guys could leave comments about that too. But yeah, this game is totally customizable. You can change, I think, every single detail in this game. It's crazy how detailed this game is, and it's really, I mean, I don't know how, let's check how much is the base, how much is the game normally? I don't actually know. I know what I paid for the game during the Steam Winter Sale, and I'm very happy with what I paid for the game. But I'm not actually sure what the cost of the game is normally. Yeah, I paid $10.99 for this game, and I'll tell you right now, it's worth every cent I paid for it. But I'm not sure how much it actually normally is. I've said that 3 times now. Out of the park, 17. I put 7 out of the park. 7. 17 on Steam costs $20. So yeah, I would say if you're looking to make a purchase, well, I mean, obviously you guys don't know yet because the game hasn't even started. We haven't even gotten anywhere, but I would recommend this game to anyone who is kind of a neat freak, or not a neat freak, but a control freak, likes having oh, they're doing the pictures now. We'll be here forever. For literally ever, we're gonna be here. Yeah, well, should we do pictures then? I feel like our experience is gonna be much more rich if we do pictures, even though no one really looks at the pictures, but you don't want to see like a big black thing on the top left every time you click on a player. See how long it takes. We're not even at 1% yet. Oh my lord. Oh, Hotlanta. Oh, Hotlanta. Let's see what happens when I do this. Alright guys, I am going to cut this video and we will be back once we are actually in the game. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. I mean, second for you. I'll have to sit here through this whole loading thing. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. It's just been a second for you, but it's been a little while for me. But we're finally in. We've got a rich photo-filled experience. So we are official Talpers. That's what we look like, apparently. We look kind of, we look okay, I guess. Not great. Not great. Not a 10. Not a 10. It's Saturday, April 1st, 2017, so it's a little bit in the future, actually. But we are unemployed. So please set up your control options. Well, I feel like we should get a job first. Let's look at the available jobs. I think you can actually just select the team. I don't think there's ever actually jobs filled. Your reputation rate is unproven at the moment. The more you have the better reputation, the more teams for your jobs. Every job is available to you. Oh yeah, every job is available to us. But let's start small. We're not going to go for any of these astronomical market sizes. Let's go for an average market size. So for average market size, we got the Padres, Pirates, Twins, or Rockies or White Sox. Let's see who's going to give us the most money. 450, 550, 240, 400. I played as the Marlins in my first one, so let's go with the 550 here. Oh, I think I read it wrong. Let's go with the 450 here. Let's get a job with the Chicago White Sox for 4 years, $450,000 in an average size market. Let's do it. I'm sure I want to work for the White Sox. I mean, I guess they're going to give me the job anyways. But by God, this is America, and I'm a human being. I'm not a piece of property. I'm not a consignment of goods. Kurt Flood. Talpers hired in Chicago. Talpers was hired in Chicago. Okay, let's see it. Let's read our inbox. So, okay, so you guys are a little confused because there's a bunch of stuff going on the screen. So right now we are on the manager's office screen. This is where we'll be spending a little bit of time. It's got league news. It's got league events. It's got notes and tasks. Our inbox, a shortened version. Our next game. It's got our standings. It's got our personal information and the team finances. Before we get into too much, I don't want to do too much this video. Let's just go to our inbox and read what Jerry Reinsdorf has to say. Official. Welcome to the Chicago White Sox organization. I trust that our working relation will be a good one. I will submit some new goals each year that I would like to see you accomplish, as well as winning on the field and turning a profit. Completing these goals is the best way to keep me happy, and we can't be fired. Reach the playoffs this season. Upgrade to second base this season. Acquire a hometown player. Reach the World Series in the next 4 seasons. I will check in periodically through the year on your progress. Good luck. And then here's a little news blur. Official Talpers has now officially taken over as GM and manager of the Chicago White Sox. There's a lot of faith in him to do the job, but I'm not sure how much rope he will get, said a Major League source close to the team who wished to stay anonymous. They're really counting on him to do the job, he added about the 16-year-old out of Canada. I'm not sure I'd ever had. Also, this is a 16-year-old? I'm not sure about that. He's like 30, late 20s. All right, let's set up our control options because we are in commissioner. Our bench coach is Rick Renteria, and our assistant general manager is Rick Hahn. All right, lineups and depth charts, let's give that to the bench coach. Pitching staff, let's give that to the bench coach. A roster move, let's give that to the assistant manager. Transactions, that'll be us. Initiate trades, drafting players, that's us. Setting budgets, that's us. Signing discoveries, that's us. Firing team personnel, that's us. Minor league personnel, that's us. Minor league free agents and signings, they can have that. I can't edit that anyways. Minor league promotion demotions, go to him. And then, oh, I think it's because I have it. No, I don't know. And minor league, will be minor league managers. They set up their own jobs. So yeah, really, we're not going to be doing much of the active roster kind of stuff. So actually, we'll take that over, and then we'll give it to him. Okay. And then our autoplay, exit autoplay when injured for at least 1 week. Or at least 2 weeks. That's the only DL things. I don't want to know about that. Minor league teams, nope. Great. This all looks good. Let's go to manager settings, see if there's anything here we should change. There isn't. Alright, let's go back to manager mail. And let's look at the team real quick. Just give us a quick rundown of the team. Okay, so our best player, we've got 2 4-star players. We've got Chris Sale, 27, $9.1 million salary. Jose Abreu, $10 million salary, 4 stars, 29. And Jose Quintana, 3.5 stars, age 27, $3.8 million salary. And then we've got our top prospects. We've got a number 9 OSA rank. I think it's official scouting agency. I'm not sure what the OSA stands for. But he's got 4-star potential. It's pretty good. 3-star potential is not great, and 3.5-star potential is pretty good. Financial salary. He's generous. That's good. I played as the Marlins, like I said earlier, in my test run, and I had an owner who was the most penny pinching owner of all time. But it's good that he's tolerant and generous. That's good. Our budget is tied for 16th in the league. We've got $45 million for free agents, $55 million for extensions. And it looks like we've got a pretty good set. Okay, so I think the first thing we should do is just, I don't know. I think this is almost a good place to end off for today. Yeah, I think we should end this video now. Next episode, we'll get into the bit of preseason action, and we'll see what's next to do. Thank you very much for watching this first episode of MLB. I don't want to call it MLB. Out of the Park Baseball 17. And I'll see you guys next time to do some cool stuff, like some free agency kind of stuff and things like that. My mouse. You're kidding me.